So head in the back, they're just about to let him go, and the one on the inside there, Markley Jills, looks like she's going to lead him out, although Carload goes forward, and so does Graceful Art and Fortitudo. Actually, it's Fortitudo's going to go to the front. I think Carload's going to drop on his back. Markley Jill's going to be through the fence. Arc, I think's on the outside next, followed by Graceful Art, and Blurred Lines brings up the rear. So heading to home straight, and it's a little Fortitudo out in front, and he leads him up by about 4 metres to Carload. Markley Jill 3 back the fence. Taking up the outside division is Arc, although he's a fair way back there on the outside, just cruising along. Graceful Art's 4 back to Paint, and Blurred Lines is on the back of Arc. So they head down, they've got a couple laps to go, and it's little Fortitudo out in front. It's got his ears pricked, going along nicely there in front of Carload. 3 back the fence is Markley Jill, little Markley Jill for Denby Wade. Arc's moving a little bit closer now on the outside. Blurred Lines on his back. Graceful Art's got a fair bit of the steel in its mouth, and Peter O'Brien's in last position hanging out the back of the cart. So head down the back, not breaking any world records, and Fortitudo's in front. Moving up stylishly on the outside is Arc. Carload is on the fence behind Fortitudo. Markley Jill follows it. On the outside is Blurred Lines in the 1-1 sit, and Graceful Art pulls out on the back of Blurred Lines now. So it's a nice bunch field in this trial, and they come down, they've got a lap and a bit to go, and it's still out in front. Oh, here we go. Arc's gone to the front. Arc's gone to the front in front of Fortitudo. That leaves Blurred Lines in the death. 3 back to fence, Carload. Graceful Art on the outside, now it's got the 1-1 sit, and little Markley Jill brings up the rear. So it's Arc in front, it's worked its way to the front, and Blurred Lines is starting to put a little bit of pressure on now with just under a lap to go. On the fence there is Fortitudo. On the outside of it is Graceful Art, which has been lucky enough to grab the 1-1 sit, and then further back to Carload and Markley Jill. Head down the back, and it's still Arc in front. He's out by about 2 metres. On his outside is Blurred Lines. Boris is urging his charge forward. Fortitudo travelling okay on the back of them. Then follows Carload, Graceful Art, and Markley Jill. So come around the home bend. It's only got the dash up the home straight here, and it's on the outside. Blurred Lines are starting to get to Arc, although Fortitudo's just gone straight past him actually. It's Fortitudo goes to the front. Little Carload's running on pretty well actually. Fortitudo's going to win by about 4 metres. Carload next. I think little Markley Jill might have got up for third on the outside in front of Graceful Art, Blurred Lines and Arc.